welcome back to the vlog. I hope you're all well. Yeah, Wednesday today. I would have ideally started yesterday or even Monday afternoon, but yeah, things quite busy for me actually. We've got some friends that are over staying and visiting other friends, and yeah, and I haven't seen Liz since before COVID, so I've known her for years. Been friends since I was like 20, maybe 19, so yeah, quite a few years, and so I haven't seen her since, I think it was before COVID. But anyway, so yeah, so I met up with them at the Boulevard for a couple of hours. That was so lovely. And yeah, there's a thing about old friends, isn't there? It's just like hadn't changed, exactly the same, and it was just great. There was no awkwardness. It was just like I'd seen her last week. It just really like no time had passed at all. So that was so lovely to see her again, and her husband Dean, and our other friend who lives here as well. Yes, that was really nice, and she bought me a lovely bunch of flowers for my birthday, which is my birthday tomorrow. So that was really nice. So I've put them in I've split them, they're in a couple of vases. I'll try and show you them in a bit. And so yeah, so I haven't really got any real plans today. Obviously I was quite busy yesterday because I had the doctors in the morning. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And then I met my mum and stepdad for lunch, and then I popped home for about 15 minutes and then whizzed over to the Boulevard to meet Liz and everyone. So yeah, so quite a busy day for me. I was on the go. So today I had a little bit of a lay-in, got up about 9 o'clock, which was lovely, but I had a bit of a broken sleep, so it's not as though, unfortunately, I slept that entire time. But still, it's always nice having a lay-in, isn't it? Yeah, so got up, got ready and everything. Just been for a walk. I think I'll probably put in a little clip. And before that, actually, you would have seen our drive. It's all covered in yellow, and then I hosed it down. Every year, it just goes in cycles here, and it's happened the last few days. Actually, it happened when I started doing the decking, the small decking. I don't think I mentioned it because I think I was just rabbiting on too much and I was getting really conscious. So I didn't tell you about it. I did the decking, and then the next day it was just covered. It was just yellow dust everywhere, or pollen, whatever it is. So it's been like that now for quite a few days. So what I've done is I've hosed down the drive just to see if it's going to come down again, which I think it probably will. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain. You want to clean it up, but then the next morning it's going to be all covered again. So I don't know what to do really. So I've just rinsed the drive down just to test it really, to see when some more comes, so we know when we can do the big clean up. So yeah, so I made myself a cup of tea, had my walk, made myself a cup of tea, and then it's a beautiful day out there. It's lovely and warm. I don't know what the temperature is. I think it's about 20 degrees. That's what it says on the weather app, but it's really still, so there's no wind. Yeah, it's just glorious, absolutely glorious. But I don't know if I'm going to get outside too much. Obviously I had a lovely walk, and I did a little bit longer this time while I was out. I thought I'd just get those steps in, but I really need to do some housework. Obviously on Monday afternoon, after I dropped Mark off at the airport, I did a little bit, just a quick zhuzh up, a little bit of mopping and stuff, and a straighten up, but it really needs doing. So especially the cat room, the playroom, so I think I'm going to start with that. I've got it airing at the moment, so I've got the windows wide open. It's a nice air in there, so the door's shut, so they're not too impressed. It's really funny, they're fast asleep on our bed in the sun, and as soon as, because we have to shut the door because they're house cats, so they don't go out. So obviously shut the door to the bedroom and opened it. I've got the fly screen down, just get a nice flow of air in. And a couple of them are like up, and it's like, you were fast asleep a minute ago. Yeah, so I'm sure they'll start trying to get in that room before long, but hopefully I can get at least half an hour of airing. Yeah, and then so I'm just going to go and do some housework today. Unfortunately, I probably won't take any footage because I don't know if I mentioned it before. When I hoover, I have to wear a mask. So yeah, I really suffer from, I think I've got like a dust allergy, because it's every time I hoover, especially if I've done a big hoover, like the whole house, that evening when I'm getting into bed, I will start having coughing fits. It's horrendous. It's really bad. So the masks do help. I still get a cough, so, but yeah, it's just one of those things which has actually led me into my doctor's appointment that I had yesterday morning. I thought it was just a really trivial thing I was going in for. I don't not like going to the doctors, but I don't like to, I feel like I'm bothering them, that my symptoms are just stupid really. But you've probably noticed I got a big gap in my gum. I've recently had gum surgery because I've got bone loss. And the dentist didn't really say what caused it, so I was doing my own research, and it turns out that mouth breathing can be a contributing factor to bone loss. And I thought, I know I do. I'm like 99% sure I mouth breathe at night, and I always have problems with my nose and breathing, but I always have for as long as I can remember. So I'm just looking at the time, and we're like nearly 7 minutes in already. I hope you don't mind these long chats. Anyway, so yeah, and I have these like Vicks inhaler things, try and clear my airways, which I think they do help, or maybe it's psychological, I don't know. But my right nostril's fine, I can sniff it out. But my left one really struggles, and it's blocked. It is just blocked all the time, which I think is why I mouth breathe. And so that could lead on to my gum problems. So I went to the doctors. I did make an appointment, then I cancelled it because I thought I was just stupid, you know, maybe I'll just get some sort of inhaler from the pharmacy. But then Mark was like, no, make the appointment. So yeah, so I went to the doctor, and she's lovely, our doctor, really lucky. She speaks English. She's American, I think. So yeah, so she speaks perfect English, which yeah, so we're so lucky that we've got her as our doctor. And straight away, so I told her, she like checked my nose, and she's like, yeah, I think you've got a deviated septum. And I was like, oh, okay. So she's referred me to the ENT, ear, nose and throat specialist. And so yeah, just waiting for an appointment for that really, and then just to see what happens. So that could be really interesting. All these years, I just put it down to one of those things. So the moral of the story, get yourself checked out. I know there's a problem in the UK with doctors at the moment, isn't there? But if you can get an appointment, go get yourself checked out, because if I'd done this years ago, then maybe I wouldn't have all this mouth breathing problems and then the bone loss. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm trying not to rabbit on little segments like this, but you know, it's just how it goes, and I think that's just going to be the nature of my vlogs. It's just going to be going with the flow, and I think I'll just rabbit on. But anyway, yes, last night I published my first vlog, so I really hope you've seen it, or not, because it is quite cringy. But I had a lovely comment this morning and a new subscriber, so oh my goodness, it makes you so happy, doesn't it? So thank you very much, Ken. I did reply, but yeah, that was so lovely. It made me so happy, so silly, but yeah. So yes, I feel quite excited that I did actually manage to like piece all my clips together, put a bit of music in. Obviously it's not perfect, but it's not going to be for a while. Probably never going to be perfect. But yeah, I'm really chuffed I managed to do it. Yes, so that's that. And oh, also, which I don't think I mentioned in my last vlog, but it arrived for my last vlog. I bought from Amazon a new, well not new because I didn't have one originally, a selfie stick stroke tripod. So now you are not balancing on a plug, you are actually on a little stand, which is fabulous. So it doubles up as like a selfie stick. It's got a little remote, so I can take a picture remotely. So that might be quite good because there's never anyone around to help me like with photos and stuff. So not that I really take many photos, but of me anyway. I mean, I'm always taking pictures of the cats, which they have their own Instagram page, and they do really well. They've got nearly 800 followers now. It's noticing that Mama Bear's just joined me actually. They got more followers than me on Instagram, which isn't hard because I need to up my game on Instagram. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna let you go. I need to crack on, I'll drink my tea, and yeah, and then I'll crack on with the housework. It's not very exciting, but it's something that needs to be done, especially all the cat rooms and everything, because you know they can't do their own cleaning, can they? Yeah, okay, so I'll come and pick this up later. So time to tackle their room. This is why it's so messy, isn't it? Those cardboard things, but they love them so much. I do clean this regularly. I promise, trust me. But yeah, it needs a good little clean up. So this is probably where I'm going to be for the next hour or so. Sorry, I hope that didn't make you feel too dizzy. And hopefully when you next see me, this will be nice and clean and tidy. And there we go, the magic of the internet. It's a lovely clean room. It's been about an hour or so for me. Yeah, what do you think, Ted? See how long. I haven't put the little cardboard thing back in because I just wanted to show you before there's going to be cardboard bits everywhere. So, but I literally, I gave it a really good clean this week. Got pretty much everything out. Hoovered everything, gave it a really good mop. I pulled out this big climbing frame and hoovered and mopped under there and everything. Come on, boys, what do you think, Caesar? You'll see Caesar in quite a few videos. He's quite the playful, but they all are really, aren't they? But yeah, I think he likes the camera. And there's Stanford and Willow, she's straight up there. So yeah, let's put their cardboard thing back in and see how long this stays tidy. Okay, here we go. I've tried to hoover this off and everything. Should we put it there? But it's quite well used now. I think they're due a new one, but we've actually bought, Mark saw it on Instagram, some cutters so you can make your own. And we get so much cardboard, so we will. The cutters arrived a couple of weeks ago, so we will give that a go, try and make our own cardboard scratchers for them. But yeah, I cleaned the windows, hoovered everything, mopped inside the wardrobes at the bottom. The wardrobe, hold on, about that. Life with cats, their little scraps happen all of a sudden. I don't know what it was about. And it was just the boys. I think they were chasing Ted and then they start having to go at each other. So, but yeah, so I gave everything a good clean. Something I do want to do, I was saying to Mark the other day, these are our main wardrobes in the house, which we have to share with the cats because we're not rich, we haven't got a mansion. So, you know, we have to make do with everything. But because of all the cats, they did need an overspill room. Don't worry, this isn't like they only have this room. They literally have the run of the house. I was looking the other day, there's actually only one room, which is the ensuite, that doesn't have a cat item in it, which is crazy. But toys do end up in there, so you could actually say literally every room of the house is a cat room. Anyway, something I do want to do, I mean, we want to replace these wardrobes. We've got issues with them, but that's a different story as everything with this house. But I would like to one day just get everything out and clean it in there. It's got a bit of a humidity problem in this house. But generally I'm happy. The cat room's nice and clean. And let's see how long it stays like it. Hello, Luna. Luna's just jumped on my lap. Yes, I just made a couple of egg rolls from those eggs I cooked earlier in my little egg cooker. Just made some, did mash up 2 of the eggs. So they're quite small rolls. There's my hand. But I've made them quite bumper. I do love a bit of egg mayo. And I'm just going to sit in the garden room, eat them, and there's Poppy. I've got Ray next to me. They're enjoying the sun. Lily's coming in. Yeah, so I'm just going to eat these. I haven't made a cup of tea. I thought I'll save that. Yeah, just eat these and then I'm going to crack on with hoovering the rest of the bedroom side of the house. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. Just got in from the shop and it's my birthday! Woo! 44 today. Probably can I look it. I'm just quickly popped on because I think I left you yesterday. I just got carried away with the housework, completely cleaned out the kitten room and cat room. We still call it a kitten room because they're not kittens anymore. They haven't been kittens for like 3 years. Yes, so I did all that, cracked on, did some stuff on the computer. Got my blog post out, which should have been released today. I haven't checked it yet. Yeah, and then I was going to go to the Boulevard today, go shopping because it's my birthday. But do you know what? I just couldn't be bothered. I had a coughing fit in the night, predicted, because I did hoovering, but I've got to do some hoovering today because I'm really behind on my housework. A whole day socialising on Tuesday has just completely thrown me off. So yeah, so I've shelved the Boulevard today. I can go shopping anytime. It's a lovely day, so I might sit outside with a cup of tea for half an hour or so. Oop, Lily just walked past the tripod stand, so you just wobbled a little bit then. It's not like the sturdiest one, but it's going to do while we get into all this. Let me see if that's a bit better like that. So let me take this off. Oh yeah, this bag I got when Mark was in Florida. I got it from a shop called Burlington, which is like a TK Maxx type place. And it came with 2 straps, a thin one in this material, and then this thicker one. I know they're not very fashionable anymore. I was watching a thing the other day and apparently these aren't in. But I like it, and because it's sort of getting warmer now, it feels a little bit more summery. And it's got lots of navy in it and light blue. So when I wear navy and light blue, I think it looks quite nice. So that's that. And so I'm probably wearing the same as I was wearing yesterday. I warn you now, I'm an outfit repeater. I wear my clothes. I actually got this in a January sale. If you read my blog, I would have written about it on there. It's actually a men's small Levi's. I saw it in the Levi's shop at the Boulevard, but they only had extra small, and that was too small. I think I'm pushing it as small, but so I went online and I found this website called Trade-In or something, and they had them on there. So I just thought, I don't like ordering stuff online. Well, I do, but because of all the sizes and then you've got to send things back, I just prefer in-store. But because I tried on the extra small, I knew that a small would have been okay. And luckily, it all turned out well. So I've pretty much been living in this for the last couple of months. I love it. It's quite thin, but it's a really, really nice material. You can feel it's at a little bit better quality being a Levi's, and it's a long sleeve top. So it's perfect, I think, for days like this when it's not quite short sleeve t-shirt weather, especially in the mornings, and you don't want to wear a cardi or anything. So that's that. Anyway, I thought I'd quickly show you what I've got from the shops. I've just literally popped to Mercadona just get a few bits, didn't really need much at all. I think I bought quite a bit in last week, so quite stocked up really. And so we're going out at the weekend on Saturday for my birthday meal, so we don't actually, do you know what I mean? We don't need that much for over the weekend. Yes, so I got from Mercadona, I got some puppy pads. Yeah, I would have told you in the last vlog, my only other vlog, that we have to have puppy pads on furniture because of Poppy. It's just one of those things. It's fallen out. I got myself some sushi. I love sushi. I haven't got this for a while, but I thought as it's my birthday, treat myself to a sushi lunch. Got a couple of milks, semi-skimmed. Also for my birthday, I got some donuts, but Mark messaged me and said after I'd been, and said get double donuts, so I might resist opening them so I can share them with him. But he's back tomorrow, so I'm not going to eat them all, so maybe I'll just seal them and share them with him. Got some Greek yogurt. I thought I'd try the Mercadona one, as Mercadona's like my main shop I go in. But love the Alcampo one. Got some smoked salmon, always nice. Little healthy snack in the freezer. Got my little salmon pieces. I think I'm going to have one tonight for dinner. And I got some tuna. Again, I usually get it in Mercadona because there's slightly bigger tins. Alcampo, but I'm not going to go all the way over to Boulevard just to get some tuna. So the Mercadona one's fine. I just use 2 tins. Mark said, can we have something a bit lighter over the weekend? So I'm just going to do like some tuna pasta. So that's that. That's it from Mercadona. And then I went to the Food Co on the way home. Don't always go in there. The Food Co, it used to be called Overseas, and it was basically in Iceland. And now a Tesco's came in a few years ago to Spain, which was called the Food Co. But it's the same company, and I think they've all merged all the stores now to be called the Food Co. So it's basically stockists of Iceland's, Tesco's, I think Waitrose, Co-op, and even Morrison's, I think now. So they do all your English expat stuff. And the prices aren't too bad. At first I was like, oh, they're really expensive. But then when you think of having to bring it back, and they do have to ship it and export it or import it or whatever. But I got some bargains today. So I got some pocket tissues. They were €2. Probably the same price as whatever supermarket. It didn't have to be in there, but I just picked them up because I needed some. I have these everywhere. Handbag, car, Mark's car, yeah, everywhere. I'm just at that age now that I carry a pack of tissues with me. Oh, I need to get this in the freezer. I got a Millionaire's cheesecake, a little treat for the weekend, my birthday cake. I'll just put this in the freezer quickly. I should put those salmons in, but I want one, but I'll be quick. And then I got these white chocolate cookies, Fox's ones. I love the Waitrose and the M&S ones of these, but these were they were on sale. I always look for the yellow stickers. They were £1.50. I can't remember what it's. I think it's reduced from €3.50, obviously. So don't know what that compares to the UK, but I thought £1.50 from £3.50. Love it. So little biscuits. And I know Mark can bring all the chocolate home from the UK, but I think these are better. 4-pack of dairy milk, £1.75. So I thought that was good. Oh, Lily's crying. Lil, I'm sorry, darling. And then I got, don't judge me, I'm not going to eat them all today, 4 packs of dairy milk buttons. And where's the expiry date? Well, they do expire in March, 12th of March, so I better be quick. They were only €1.50, which again, I think they're £1.75 now in the UK. So I thought a little bargain, and I do like them, but I think I am, well, they'll go up in the goodie jar. Hold on 1 minute, hold on. Lil, sorry, sweetheart. Oh, you want to go see your brothers? Come here, let me give you some treats. Come here. Yeah? There you go. Just had to give Lily some treats. She was crying, bless her. I've just got the study, the Saudi gang were all five of them were asleep on our bed in the sun. So I've shut the door, then I've got the study and the cat room, which are opposite each other. I've just opened the windows just to get a flow of air through. And so that's that. So yes, I'm going to leave you now. I hope you like my shopping bits. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll put all this away. My dad's actually just messaged me saying he's off today. So I think I'll have a quick phone call with him. But I'll quickly get this away. I'll make a cup of tea and then I'll tell him, yes, I'm free to chat. So, and then I'll come and chat with you guys later. All right. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Hi guys, I'm just got you on the selfie stick. I've just got a cup of tea. Oh, I nearly spilled it. Yeah, so I've been for my walk, nearly there with my steps. Where should I go? Let me just go down here. Let me put my tea down. Just wanted to chat to you guys before I sign the blog off. Blog off really. So yeah, so just been for my walk, made a cup of tea, and I thought I'd just sit outside for a few minutes and then I'll go and sit with our little Saudi gang. Our Naz, who's the mum cat, she does like a little afternoon, we call it the afternoon matinee. We always watch a little bit of telly with her. She does like a little cuddle for half an hour or so she has to have her time in the afternoon. Honestly, being a cat mum, this is a full-time job. It really is, keeping them all happy, healthy, clean, tidy, honestly. I wouldn't change it. Anyway, so yeah, so it's going to the end of my birthday, being quite uneventful, but it's been lovely. I had a lovely chat with my dad, which is probably, I think, where I left you guys off. I just got in from the shops, hadn't I? Yes, I had a nice chat with him for about an hour. Lovely, nice catch up. And he transferred some money into my bank for my birthday, so that's lovely. And Mark's given me some money as well, so next week I will be going to the Boulevard to have a little mooch, have a little shop, which will be lovely. Hopefully get some nice bits. And yeah, oh, and also Mark messaged me this morning, you know, to say happy birthday. He said look in the bottom drawer of his bedside cabinet, there's a card in there for you and a little something. So I opened it up, and lovely card, and a box of Maltesers and some mint matchmakers, which, you know, those both are my favourites. Honestly, box of Maltesers, love it. Best present ever. So that was a nice little surprise. I wasn't expecting that at all. And obviously I've got the lovely bunch of flowers from Liz the other day, and obviously just seeing her was so lovely. Got a few cards, and yeah, just had a donut, had my sushi for lunch, had my salmon for my dinner. Yeah, and that's it. We're going, by the time you see this, we would have been out for dinner. So yeah, Saturday we're going out for dinner, so I'll try and get some footage of that. I don't usually planning on filming at the weekends, because obviously that's when Mark's home and our time together, but might make an exception. If it's nice anyway. If it's not nice, there's no point in keeping it in. Anyway, I'm going to go enjoy my tea, and I'm not going to get the cushions or anything out. I think I'm just going to sit on the wall because all the yellow dust is everywhere. I'll put a little clip in if you're interested. If not, just turn it off now. And yeah, see you next week, guys. Have a lovely weekend, or hope you've had a good weekend by the time you see this. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers now. Bye.